So I'm here with Gregory Gallant, and you're doing tons of stuff on Twitter, right? Can you explain?
Yeah, that's right. We first got into doing Twitter stuff. I don't know what to call this area yet, but Twitter-ish.
But Twitter sphere.
Yeah, Twitter sphere. I call it Twitter-ish
Oh, yeah.
We had the Shorty Awards. We launched it last December, pretty much as a joke, where anyone could nominate anyone else as a top Twitter user in their category. And it took off like nothing else. It was the top trending term on Twitter for 2 months.
Wow.
Culminated into a big event with CNN anchor Rick Sanchez as our host. Shaquille O'Neal made a video for it. We sold out, filled up the room at 300. And we pulled it off, and kind of after that we realized that the hardest thing to know is who's a credible source on Twitter, who's worth following, who's follow-worthy. So we decided to launch a platform that would help you figure that out for different communities. Our first site was Venture Maven, helps you figure out who all the journalists are. You can click on the New York Times and see a tweet from every journalist there, Wall Street Journal or any other pub or any beat. Another site called Venture Maven that aggregates all the venture capitalists and angels on Twitter. We have a dozen other sites like this aggregating any communities from beer to programmers to celebrities.
That's cool. So it's like directories, very focused, showing all the stream from like VCs and journalists. It's really nice. And where are you going with those? You're doing a we follow now, or you're also aggregating them, or?
Oh, well, so we're just launching more and more of these things. We already have a dozen editors, running a dozen of our own, and we're starting to partner up. We power a site for TechCrunch50 called Twitterati that aggregates the top bloggers on
Twitterati.
Twitterati.
Why not?
T-T-O-R-A-T-I.
Okay.
Then another site for CondeNastStyle.com that aggregates all the fashion writers on Twitter, just in time for Fashion Week.
Huh.
We got a few more sites in the works.
And you're breaking even that already.
Yeah, we're already breaking even and
wow.
starting to squeak out a profit with
really
doing Twitter stuff.
Profit?
Yeah, well, it's just running lean, and one of our goals has been to make money off Twitter before Twitter.
How much does it cost for a brand to have its own? Like let's say I am a telco, I am Orange in France, and I want my telco stream powered by your team. How much does it cost me?
Yeah, it's usually like a 5-figure number to get it set up, and then a few grand a month to run it.
Cool.
So for companies, it's kind of a nice way to connect with who matters on Twitter and kind of find out who the influencers are relevant to them, and it does something nice for the Twitter community, and then gives those Twitters more distribution.
I like it. Cool. And where do we find you online? You yourself?
Myself?
Yeah.
Well, on Twitter, I'm at Gregory. I signed up early.
Gregory.
So I got
okay.
Gregory.
Well, that's very exclusive.
Yeah. I signed up, and I didn't use Twitter for a year. I didn't quite get it, and then got back into it. And then you can find all of our ventures linked to off of sawhorsemedia.com.
Cool. Thanks, Greg.
Hey,
Good
my
luck.
pleasure. Thanks for having me on.
Good luck.